Tickets for the St. Jude Dream Home are almost sold out. Get yours now.
The Local 3 Storm Alert Team. Accurate forecast for your day.
The only thing we can say is, wow, look at our studio this morning, followed by You Gotta Go to Rock City. Megan Jolly is here talking about Mountaintop Summers, is that right?
That's right.
And the people you brought with you have been friends of yours for a long time. This is John Stokes and his wife Dale, and they have Wings to Soar. And they're bringing quite the show your way, right, Megan?
Yes, that's right. They will do Birds of Prey shows every Thursday through Sunday this summer, starting this Friday and going through Labor Day. And then Reflection Writing will be with us with animals Mondays through Wednesdays.
We only have about 6 minutes, and so I want to fill in for you the real kind of headliners for you to keep in mind. So these three birds, you're holding a screech owl. You have Dale, a bald eagle.
That's correct.
You, John, have a
peregrine falcon.
They have all been in your care. I know you said you've had the eagle for 20 years.
That's correct.
How long have you had the falcon?
We've had him about 5 years now.
And the screech owl?
He's been with us for, it'll be 20 years in October.
So this is family for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, these two birds have been at a Rock City presentation since the beginning. We started in 2005, so.
They all have been injured in some way. Pretty obvious. I'll start with you, Dale, and the eagle because he's so gorgeous, but he is 34 years old.
Well,
right?
when he was 2 years old, he was in, of course, Florida, flying over and having a good time, and unfortunately somebody shot him. And he landed on the ground, and his wing was so severely damaged that it required removal to save his life. So he, unfortunately, is in human care, but fortunately, he's able to be an ambassador for the rest of his species and help raise awareness about the importance and the beauty of birds of prey.
You know what's amazing to me is to watch you hold him, and John, you were doing the same thing with the falcon, but look at you, Dale, how close you are to him.
Yeah.
He's not going to hurt.
We have a very close bond with one another.
Clearly.
When we first got him, he was very nervous and skittish and pretty much freaked out. So we worked with him for years, and now he's completely calm and comfortable. And
He does very well with Dale. He'll tolerate me, but he really likes Dale.
Well, birds are fascinating things. So you mentioned he will tolerate you, but he loves her.
Yes.
The falcon you're holding, you were telling me, had a human imprint, which I know what that means, but explain what that means.
He was raised from an egg, basically, hatched in human care, and instead of seeing his parent falcons, he was raised by a human. So there's a certain period in a bird's early life, whatever's in front of them, they've done a lot of studies with ducks and chickens, that's what they imprint on and think that they are for the rest of their lives. Now this bird was a hunting bird for a number of years, but the problem, in the spring he would court his trainer, and he does that to us too. And he was actually lost for about 3 months after the falcon released him to go hunting, and was found about 100 miles away. He was obviously feeding himself. His name is Zim, by the way, and the problem was spring was approaching, so the falconer had to bring him back in before he went and found himself an unsuspecting mate.
Turn him a little bit, John, so that they can see the markings on him if he'll let you. I know he's trying to watch you, but he's just fascinating to see. Where would he be native?
Actually, in this whole region, we've had a release program at Rock City for a number of years. To try to restore them here. We've released a total of, I think, 18. 2 years ago, there was a peregrine falcon, actually a couple of peregrine falcons on the Truist building.
Really?
And one of the birds, it looked like it had a band on its leg. We never were able to get another clear photo of them, but we banded all the birds, put federal leg bands on all the birds we released, and it could have been one of our birds there, but we never got a clear look. But this is a bird, along with the bald eagle, that really came back after DDT was banned. But for the peregrine falcon, human intervention in the form of captive breeding release programs helped bring this bird back.
So all of this can be yours Thursday through Sunday when you go to Rock City, because that's when they're going to be doing their Birds of Prey show. They couldn't even bring everything. They have a vulture that's the star of the show.
And we rearrange hairstyles. We'll be flying them right over your head.
Now talk about our little screech owl here. I've got a couple of minutes left, but would he or she surprise you? Because I couldn't pet her if I wanted to, could I?
He's right now he's a little freaked out in the proximity where he
Because
is.
of the eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy
He's got a dry sense of humor. He's a little freaked out because of where he is.
Buddy was hit by a car over about 20 years ago in the spring. Owl strikes, owls hitting vehicles, most common form of injury for them coming into captivity. And his left eye is damaged, but also the facial bones. You see around his face called a facial disc, and that's like a parabolic reflector, like a satellite dish. And whenever they get hit in the head like that, if those bones can't be realigned, where they use their hearing to hunt with a lot, and that was his case. The bones on that side of his bad eye were not able to be realigned, so he had to stay in human care.
So, when they come to Rock City, Megan, admission into Rock City gets you admission to the show?
Absolutely, yes. And so this is offered every single day during the summer. There will be some kind of animal educational show that you'll get to see. And we have a fabulous new menu throughout the park, so a lot of new food offerings we're really excited about. And then there's some new gnome activities for kids.
Nice. And it's every day. The Birds of Prey show, which is Thursday through Sunday. The Nature Center Reflection Riding will be there the other days. And I know he's a boy, but based on the way he's staring you down, he could be a great teenage girl, too. Rock City, the information to get is seerockcity.com. If you're a member, does that get you in, too?
Yes, gym members get in.
There you go.
Tennessee's top high school athletes are competing at the Spring Fling. Local 3's Samantha Casano is covering your hometown teams. Follow all the action on Local 3 News. Brought to you by Warren & Griffin, your local 5-star law firm.
Hi, guys, no, wait a minute. There are easier ways to get information about a place. Simply head over to apartments.com. The place to find a place. Nope.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Every day we lose ceramides I need to seal in moisture. CeraVe delivers 3 essential ceramides to help restore my barrier so I can lock in moisture, feel hydrated, and look healthy.
CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotions.
Hi, this is Christy and Jen from Mango's Decor.
We'd like to invite you to our 2 Mango's locations, Chattanooga and Knoxville.
Mango's is a local home decor store. Let us help you customize with our American-made sofa and chairs. We also carry lighting and accessories.
Our in-house design team can help you furnish the home of your dreams with an in-store consultation, or we can come out to your home. Mango's, quality furniture at a great price.
Stop by and see us in Chattanooga
and Knoxville.
Excuse me. Yes, I'm talking to you. If you've never been to Eye Optical for your glasses, I have a question for you. Why not?
Eye Optical means family, great prices, the largest selection of frames in the area, and glasses in about an hour.
You want frames?
At Eye Optical, we've got frames. Simple frames.
Fancy frames.
Even buy one, get one free frames.
Our glasses help you see better, but our frames make you look your best.
Come in today and find your new style.
When it comes to your health, local matters, so join me for Eye on Health Reports. Local experts sharing the latest information to help you protect your family and make healthy choices. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. only on Local 3 News.
Count on Local 3 News for the local stories that affect your life.
We're having a little party this morning here on 3+U because Memorial Day weekend is coming up. Summer is finally here. Michelle, Drew, and I are going to celebrate. She's here with Chattanooga Wine and Spirits. Brought a table full of fun and a hat for me. Aren't you? Oh, mine just broke. That's okay. I'll do it like that. So, I'll have good posture and we'll talk, Michelle.
Okay.
You have all the fun things at Chattanooga Wine and Spirits, but you got some patriotism going right along with it, right?
Yes, we do.
This is the weekend that everyone's going to have their boats gearing up. People are headed poolside, so you've got some things to take us along on the journey.
I do.
What are some fan favorites on the table?
So we've got, starting over there, we've got the Sutter Home, the little 4-packs of wine.
Okay.
Those are plastic, so don't have to worry about anything breaking. They come in many different varietals. If you don't like that one, we've got white.
Okay, I was going to ask you because that's a red wine. So do you have some white too?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Many choices to choose from.
This, I mean, it's amazing what country artists are into these days. This is a Kenny Chesney wine.
Yes, it is.
What is it?
That's a coconut rum. It's called Blue Chair Bay. That's actually a commemorative bottle. It's got all the different pictures on there. It even has his name on it. So, you know, everybody, that's very summery, the coconut rum.
Is that similar to Malibu rum? It's just a different name. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that's good to mix in with like Cokes and things like that?
It's usually, I don't know if it'd go good with Coke, but
No?
pineapple juice,
Okay.
things like that.
Okay, a little bit sweeter thing.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about sweeter thing, this is a childhood thing too, right? We all drank, had these popsicles when we were kids.
Except that's an adult version.
Well, of course it is. Notice I said drank these popsicles. I shouldn't have said that. So this is vodka?
Mm-hmm. It's called Smirnoff Red, White, and Berry.
Isn't that what it's supposed to be like? Those popsicles that we had as kids?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the flavor
I can't think
of
of the name of it, but it's some kind of pop.
It's fire, like a firecracker or something,
Yes.
wasn't it? Something. We all know what we're talking about. There goes my hat.
Oops, there went your hat.
What is this?
So this is a buzz ball. They are 15% alcohol by volume. We have them. This is the biggie ball. They just came out with these, but they also have the small versions of those. It's a woman-owned company.
Okay.
So
I want to be kind of careful because to me, if you want to have an alcoholic beverage and enjoy the summer and have fun with friends and it's a nice conversation poolside, that's one thing. We always want to encourage people to drink responsibly because it can get out of control very quickly and bad things always will happen. So when you talk about this being a buzz ball, is that what you called it? And it's 15% alcohol, you've got to be super careful if you're going to buy something like that.
This is not something you would want to drink by yourself, not this big one. I
Right.
mean, it's a share size.
Okay, and is it though ready to serve? You just pour it into a glass with some ice, but really be mindful of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and they come in different flavors as well.
Especially if you are going to be outside on the water, on the lake especially, because danger comes with that. Dehydration comes with that too, right? So is this what you have that's meant to rehydrate you?
Yes, it's called Prime. They're very popular, many different flavors, but of course I brought red, white, and blue for the occasion today. They're very, like I said, they're very popular.
So it's the idea that if you're going to be consuming some things as the day goes along,
Stay hydrated.
Drink that along with it. Okay. Marketing is such a fun thing to me. What is this?
So this is a little pouch of wine, all decorated up for your pool. It actually says French pool, and instead of toy, they say tote.
Cute.
So it got your little I don't know, spout spigot here, but 100% pool safe, boat safe, no glass, no breakable, and they come in different flavors as well.
It's propped up here on a bucket. The bucket has some things in it as well. What's that?
So this bucket is a bucket of margaritas. It's called the Big Bucket. So all you need to do with this one is add your tequila and you have your instant bucket of margaritas. It also has a spout for you over here.
Okay.
So these are very popular. The bucket underneath that is a bucket of the Parrot Bay Little Shooters, coconut, pineapple, strawberry, very summery.
Okay.
They're all plastic as well. So we also keep those chilled in the store. If they want to come in and get them, we have them already chilled in the cooler. You just get the whole bucket and go.
What is this?
This is just Fireball. It's very popular with a lot of people. This is a little 10-pack, all plastic, ready to go, little shooters.
Okay.
Crown also has their commemorative red, white, and blue bag. We have a few of those left in the store.
Can I open it and see it? Will that make you not be able to sell it?
You can open it.
Because that's an expensive box. No, it's sealed. I'm not going to do that at all. But, there you can see the red, white, and blue. It's kind of like the Lululemon bag. You shop because you want the bag.
Right.
So many people enjoy having...
They collect the Crown bags. People make quilts out of them. They use them
Really?
to put all their little stuff in. Yeah.
What does that say about you if you have a Crown Royal quilt? Okay. This is watermelon vodka.
Yes,
Again, getting
ma'am.
into the summer theme. When people come in, this you wanted to talk about. What are these?
So those are called dailies. They're the pouches. All you do is take those, throw them in the freezer, open it up, stick your straw in, and drink. And we've got probably 20 different flavors of those. I brought red, white, and blue for the occasion, but...
Well, if you're having everybody out to your house for a pool party, if you're going to head out onto the boat, on the lake, or just simply enjoy a 3-day weekend on your own front porch, come visit them at Chattanooga Wine and Spirits. She might give you a hat to wear too. Hopefully yours won't break. I'll put mine back on as I say goodbye, and have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Julie.
Linderman's Furniture Memorial Day weekend sale is simple. We pay your sales tax while furnishing your home with savings. All Ashley sofa love seats, leather reclining sofas, and sectionals on sale. Catnapper recliners, lumbar reclining groups, and power lift chairs at their lowest prices. Sealy adjustable beds up to $500 off. And Ashley bedroom suits 50% off. With free local delivery and free haul off of your old furniture, shop local with Linderman's Furniture, North Georgia and Chattanooga's best kept secret.
As life moves forward, we realize that excitement isn't just for the young, and that it's never too late to learn a new trick or two, and that it's okay if life gets a little easier. We understand life may look a little different, yet we believe there are friendships and memories still to be made. So, to those who say the best days are behind us, we beg to differ.
As seasons change, we'll be here. Call today to see why Hickory Valley is a place to call home.
At C&M Disposal, we love our cans, and we provide privileged waste removal services to ensure the conservation of our employees, customers, and the environment. We adhere to the highest standards to keep your neighborhood and our community clean. Call Tammy or find us at cmdisposalinc.com.
See the weather as it happens in northern Alabama from the Local 3 Storm Alert Network, on air, online, and on the go. Stunning views from Goose Pond Colony Resort, presented by Mr. Electric. We have the power to make things better.
Oh, are you excited this morning? Summer is right around the corner. The kids are out of school, the days are getting longer, and Memorial Day weekend is coming up. So for us, the tradition on 3+U is that means a visit over to Don Raines at Don's Meat Shop. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
My kids are no longer school age, and so summer, I think, doesn't mean quite as much as it does when those school bells ring for the last time, but everybody loves the excuse to grill out, and that means a visit to you.
Yes, it does.
You are ready, the shelves are stocked. And the thing I love about it here, Don, we were commenting, if you are wanting to have something really fun and purposeful all 3 days of the Memorial Day weekend, you can come here and get something different for each of those days.
Absolutely. We have a lot of stuff. If you want to run the smoker, you can run the smoker. You want to grill something, you can grill something. We've got a lot of stuff.
And no matter what your budget is, you've got a lot of stuff because you obviously carry some kind of exclusive, exquisite items here at the store, but you have not forgotten your delicious burgers and hot dogs.
Oh, absolutely. We got it all. We've got it from Wagyu steaks all the way down to the all-meat hot dogs. So, you know, we hit all the budgets.
You hit all the budgets and you hit all the stomachs because your hot dog is not what you're going to get at the grocery store. I mean, first of all, do you make these yourself?
Not the hot dogs. We buy the hot dogs, but we buy very good hot dogs. No fillers. You know, they're all meat. It's good stuff.
On your hamburgers, you can do just the basic plain, or you can get the stuffed ones, which y'all are making, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Our bacon burger, you know, which is very popular. Our Wagyu patties, which are popular. Beast burgers, which is the exotic blend. You know, which is the elk, beef, bison, and boar. So, there's a lot of stuff.
He was busy when we got here this morning, so we had to wait a minute. And so we kind of did a little shopping of our own. And you would be surprised, I think, pleasantly so. This is a community store. You're a local small business owner, so you want to support the local community. You've really kept your prices in check. In these inflationary times, you've intentionally kept them in check.
We do our best. We try.
Because you would walk through and you'll see, I mean, these beautiful like stuffed chicken breasts, totally reasonably priced, and then you don't have to cook at home. Throw it in the oven or on the grill and you're good to go.
Yeah, that price hasn't changed in 3 or 4 years.
That's unheard of, Don. Talk about the quality of your meats because it is not the same thing here as what you find at conventional stores.
No, you know, our beef, we're very particular, you know. We get a very high grade choice. It's the upper 1/3. Also, it's antibiotic free, hormone free. It is grain finished, and we do that because we want flavor and tenderness. So yeah, plus our workmanship, we trim it better than most stores. So we take a lot of the excess waste off that you might find in other places.
Patriotism runs strong here at Don's Meats. You've got a nice banner up talking about that ahead of Memorial Day. Even the chickens that you have here, you make a point of letting your customers know they're raised here in the U.S. That makes a difference?
Absolutely. You know, domestic, not only just chicken, but lamb also. I only do domestic lamb. So it does make a difference. There's quality differences.
You have the sides to go with it. You're going to make the Memorial Day weekend and summer ahead super easy for people. My younger daughter will complain sometimes at home if we don't season our food the right way. She'll say it's not enough just to have the good meat. You got to season it well. You make that easy for everybody with your rubs and things.
Absolutely. I've got a large selection of rubs and spices and seasonings. You know, so we want them to have a positive experience, and I have my favorites.
What is your favorite?
Well, if it's a steak, I like the char crust garlic peppercorn. It puts a nice little crust. It's almost like blackening, but it's not hot. And, you know, if I'm smoking something with beef, the smoky dust.
If we're going to talk smoking, then can we talk about something that's new to me that you have in here? I think you told me you smoke it, called Thor's Hammer.
Absolutely. It's a beef shank with a handle, and it's a long cook situation, you know, 8 hours at about 225. You want all that connective stuff just turned to jelly. And that meat is so rich and flavorful.
It's big, but it's not too big for like a pressure cook, not a pressure cooker, a crock pot. It's not too big for a crock pot. So could you cook it in that if you don't have a roaster?
You could, or you could do it in the oven with just a touch of water to keep moisture. So there are different ways you can do it, but it's still a slow cook situation.
You did just gangbusters Mother's Day weekend. You were here Friday through Sunday for your customers coming in. Memorial Day weekend, will you be open on Monday?
We will. We'll be open from 9 to 4.
Okay. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then again on Monday. People can come and
Absolutely.
shop.
We'll just close a few hours early on Monday.
So your only challenge is trying to figure out what you're going to cook for supper every night of those four nights of the weekend, because Don here can provide you with something new for each night. They have sea bass now.
Yep.
Don't leave out their seafood selections here. So it's Don's Meat Shop on Hickson Pike. There's their information. If they have a large order, should they call you?
Sure. They could call with a small order to make sure we have it. It is fine to call.
Great to talk to you.
All right. Thank you, Julie.
A simple step can lead to unexpected consequences. Navigating the aftermath of a slip or fall isn't straightforward. If you've been injured on someone else's property, contact Watermark Keith. It's more to us. It's personal.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can start it with a splash. With a play date at a park. Or at a party with friends. Or at an epic water balloon fight. Gotcha!
Lease a legendary new 24 4Runner for $439 a month. Or get 4.99 APR financing. Or be the first to get the all-new Tacoma, now arriving at your Toyota dealer.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Everyone is talking about how Sono Bello has revolutionized cosmetic surgery. Our innovative, minimally invasive procedures help you be your beautiful. Maria's life-changing results took just one visit. And Robin got amazing tummy tuck-like results with minimal downtime.
When it comes to your personal health and happiness, you deserve the absolute best. We have performed over 300,000 personalized patient procedures, helping you be your beautiful.
Feel confident in less. That's how Jennifer became her beautiful. To reach your body goals, call Sono Bello today for your free consultation. Frankie saw beautiful results with just one easy procedure. So when you're ready to live your life confidently, Sono Bello is here to help you be your beautiful. Sono Bello, America's cosmetic surgery specialist. Call or go to sonobello.com and schedule your free consultation. It's your life. Live it beautifully.
In a world filled with noise, true strength is found in quiet confidence. At Watermark Keith, we don't boast about our achievements. Our results speak volumes. Watermark Keith, because it's more to us. It's personal.
Count on Local 3 News for the local stories that affect your life.
If you are watching this morning and perhaps you or someone you love is facing leaving home and going into assisted living or memory care, you know quite well that there are many options out there. One to consider is Martin Boyd Christian Home, where Brooke Steele is lucky enough to be the director, and she joins us this morning. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
The thing I want to highlight in your whole name is home. You make it feel like home for people, not just the residents, but their families too.
We do.
It's a difficult time in people's lives because I think part of the challenge, it seems like, Brooke, is knowing when. It's a gray area for everybody, but often, especially on the assisted living side, people can wait until there's kind of a crisis.
Right. It's hard for people to know when the right time is to make that decision. But when you're in a crisis, it's definitely not the right time. It's always better to make that decision early on. Make that decision when mom seems lonely, when mom seems like, oh, I think she might only be eating one good meal a day. Make that time so that they can go and form relationships with other residents, enjoy activities, outings, just build a whole new family and a whole new community for those last years and, you know, what they have left, and just enjoy it.
So I think sometimes people get hung up on the idea of assisted living. So you mentioned maybe your mom is not eating as often nutritiously as she could. Would that become assisted living?
We provide 3 meals a day to all of our residents. So think about, and 3 meals that are approved by a dietitian and have all the nutritional value. I think all of us probably are known to have a bowl of cereal for dinner at night. And I think that becomes very easy and very common, especially if you're home alone. Oftentimes people they've lost their spouse, so they are home alone. And those meals are just kind of going by the wayside. It's a bowl of cereal here or there, and the whole nutritional value is lost.
You mentioned spouse. We don't all age the same way. So if you've got a husband and wife and one of them is having some health issues and the other not, can they come together?
They can. We have that happen a lot. We have had many spouses that are like, they don't necessarily need assisted living, but their spouse does, and they're not going to bring them without coming. So yes, my grandparents were there for years together because my grandfather needed it, my grandmother not necessarily, but he wasn't coming without her, so they came together.
That's very special then, that you can speak not only from a staff perspective, but as a client perspective. You've been there.
I've been there, and I've worked there since I was 14, off and on. I've worked every department and every shift in that building.
That's very unusual. So, okay, so what is it when people come to you then, I'll pick your brain, and they're taking these tours and getting guided around and kind of seeing it, but do you hear a consistent comment of, wow, we never expected fill in the blank?
We did not expect this to feel like a home. We did not expect these connections. Very often somebody will come and just touring the building, they'll see somebody that they know. We have got residents there that we have had their mother there. We've got one that we had their grandmother. So we have generations of people.
That does not happen if there's not the integrity behind it and the mission behind it. So you are assisted living, and then you're also memory care, and it seems like people are facing some memory issues at younger and younger ages, and that can be very debilitating.
Yes.
When it comes to that, is there access then to the family if you're on the memory care side?
Yes. Now we have had, the memory care unit is still in our same building. It's still connected. It's just a different wing that you go through. We have had residents that, we've had husbands and wives that have been there before, and the wife had to go to memory care. Well, so what we did was we moved the husband to a hall close to that memory care wing so that he could go back there and spend his days with her, but she was still in the secure unit getting the services that she needed.
Something that you try to do too, I have a mother who's almost 94, and so I've watched her, and changes are a little bit more difficult for her. She can worry about some things. Little things can kind of worry her more. So y'all have taken some of the worry away. Your business model is that you're all inclusive. So there's never going to be a surprise for people.
Yes, we are an all-inclusive. When you are told a fee upon moving in, unless you move to memory care, that fee is not going to change within that year. There might be a rate increase at the beginning of the year, something like that, but it won't be anything that you're not expecting.
So it's not like you're on the assisted living side and you need some help this month with something, and then next month you need help in a different way. Nothing changes.
Correct.
That's big.
If it is included in what the state allows assisted living to do, it's included in our monthly fee.
Would you consider yourself almost boutique in a way? Because you don't have a huge population of people there, do you?
Our capacity is 97, 19 of those being memory care.
It's a little unit.
It's a little home. It's a little family. We even have a facility cat that walks around and visits residents and knows where to get treats and has a little bit of a weight problem.
That's a happy life for a cat. Once they're in your home, are they signing on month to month? Is it a year's contract? How do you do
It's
that?
month to month.
Okay.
It just requires a 30-day notice prior to vacating the property.
Well, who knew that you could begin working there at 14 and then you become the director? She knows every nook and cranny and would love to show you as well. It's Martin Boyd Christian Home on Stand Up for Gap Road. Their mission really is in their name, 892-1020. Online, martinboydhome.com.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Memorial Day sale is this weekend. Doorbusters are up to 50% off, starting at just $1.99. Plus, get a free Stanley tumbler with purchase while supplies last. This summer, spend less, get more. Only at Ashley.
Hal, Budget Brakes will replace your brakes for the lowest price anywhere, and you get a lifetime guarantee. Relax.
Budget Brakes. Brakes starting at just $100.
Relaxing.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Because there are people out there who aren't you. A lot of them. And you don't drive like, whoa.
I don't want my child being raised by a robot.
Other drivers are not you.
Yes, thank you so much to all 50 of my subscribers.
Nope, definitely not you. Save with DriveWise and get a rate based on you. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Combine a Bojangles Chicken Supreme with a toasted bun that's great on the go, and you get Bo's Bird Dog. Grab 2 for $5 for a limited time only. It's Bo time.
The Local 3 Storm Alert Team. Accurate forecast for your day.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Memorial Day sale is this weekend. Doorbusters are up to 50% off, starting at just $1.99. Plus, get a free Stanley tumbler with purchase while supplies last. This summer, spend less, get more. Only at Ashley.
Everyone deserves a good night's sleep, and you can't have a good night's sleep without a great mattress to sleep on. So lucky for us, Roger Pickett, Kristen Davis are here with Mermaid Mattress just in time for a Memorial Day weekend sale. Is that right?
It is. It's time for the big sale of the season.
Lucky for us. So is it just the weekend only, Kristen, or does it extend?
No, so it goes through June 4th. We've been having it early May, so it's almost a month long of sales, this is a big time to buy a mattress. So if you are looking, you're not comfortable, you're not sleeping well, now's the time to come in and try them out.
You kind of know you're a true adult when you make your first mattress purchase because you need to make sure it's a good one. I know you have to replace them every so often, but you get the right one, Kristen, and you'll have it for a number of years.
Absolutely. I actually just had someone reach out to me on email. His parents had bought him a mattress. He'd slept on it for 20 years. He just got married, and it's a 20-year-old mattress, and he emailed and was like, I think it's time to come back in and get a new mattress for me and my wife. So that is right. You do have it for a long period of time if it's good.
It's also a highly personal thing. Because different ones, I like a firm mattress. My husband likes one a little bit softer. So having options is important.
Absolutely, and we do have some new products that he can kind of touch on as well.
Yeah, but as a 2 different sleepers and 2 different comfort levels required, you can do that in the split adjustable bases and stuff that we carry. So it's good to, and we can make them. We can custom make them where one side's firmer than the other too,
Well,
if you need to.
That's the thing that people don't always realize, especially if you are new to the area, how lucky we are to have you in our own backyard, because you are making your own product.
We are. We sell some national brands like Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster, but we make over 50% of what we sell is made right there in the Mermaid factory.
In fact, how much they believe in their product, I did not know this until just a few minutes ago. If you have a student heading off to Lee University or Southern, their beds are going to be Mermaid mattress.
They are. And when you come to town and visit in some of the hotels, you can sleep on a Mermaid mattress. We sell and ship a lot of mattresses around the country from people that come and stay here.
I promise we'll talk about this new product, but y'all mentioned that the last time, and so you have lines that are named after those hotels. Is that right, Kristen?
We do. We're in the Edwin, the Kinley, the Hotel Chalet, which was the old Choo Choo, and now the La Quinta. So those are the 4 we're in. We're trying to get in more, but we have a lot of people that reach out to us about those specific mattresses. But from all around the world who've come in, we've shipped to California, we've shipped to Florida, we've shipped wherever, just because they've enjoyed their experience sleeping here in Chattanooga, and we get a lot of people that reach out to us about that. So
let's talk about this new product. What is this one?
It is the Tempur-Pedic Proactive Breeze. So they've been at the forefront of climate control in your mattress and stuff, for people that sleep hot or sleep that you need a neutral feeling and not sleep hot. Tempur-Pedic's been good at that, but now there's actually an active breeze, which has a system of air blowing from the base into the mattress that goes throughout the mattress. Individual comfort on each side. So the dual control for your temperature in the car that you have, his and her side there. Yeah. This has that and it can go 30-degree difference on one side or the other. You can warm it up or cool it up and have air flowing through it.
So let me ask you something. I mean, back in the day, all you had were coiled mattresses. Right, and now we have the foam.
Yes, we have the foam. This one, though, is a what's called a hybrid mattress. So it has coils that help distribute the air throughout the mattress, but then also the memory foam.
Because my question was going to be, does that memory foam, is that part of what makes your sleep hotter?
In the Tempur-Pedic, it does use your body's heat to activate to inform to your body and stuff, but that is not the case anymore. When they first came out, they might have been a little bit hotter, but again, they've been on the forefront of getting cooler beds made for the consumer.
So if you've had one in the past and you think, no, that gets too hot for me, the technology has changed.
Yeah. The whole lineup has cooling technology in it, but as you step up, it really gets cooler and cooler. And now with this Proactive Breeze, that we are the only ones in the Chattanooga market that have it, and will be for the next little while. So you really need to come out. It's only in one location because it's so new on the market.
Is it your Cleveland?
No, it's at the Lee Highway at 153 store.
So 6255 Lee Highway.
So that's the place to go, and you can, if they like it and they want to buy one, does it come in various sizes, or is it just?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get any size you want based on that.
And then delivery time, are they in stock, or do you have to special order?
We'll order them, and they're telling me about 12 to 14 days to
that's not bad.
So you can get it delivered in a couple of weeks.
People find they have a lot of health benefits if you have a good mattress, right?
They do. Yes, you sleep better, and sleep is becoming more and more important to the health.
It's always been.
Yeah.
We just had not always realized it.
A lot of our new products too have what's called like a sleep coach or sleep AI. So on your app you can customize your adjustable base that helps you. It also helps you figure out your sleep atmospheres, what we talk about, your sleep environment, which is important. A lot of people didn't know about this until then. And so all of those things contribute to a good night's sleep, and that's what these bases can do for you.
It feels a little odd to go into a store and then lie down on a mattress, but you really do have to try it.
Yeah, you
really do. We have people that come and sit and feel, and we're like, no, you gotta kick your feet up, you gotta lay down to get the true experience, because you'll never know until you get it. Really, you sleep on it, but that's why you gotta lay down in the store to make sure you get.
Sale runs through June 4th?
June 4th.
Okay, so shop now, go to Lee Highway at 153 if you want to see the new Tempur-Pedic one that only they are carrying. It's called what again, Roger? Tempur-Pedic?
The Proactive Breeze.
Proactive Breeze. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Your garage door is going to break when it wants to.
Here at Precision, we just want to be there for the customer.
There's nothing we haven't seen. There's nothing we can't fix.
Quality service quickly, that's what you get from Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan.
Year after year, our community has named us the best allergy and asthma clinic in your area.
If you or a loved one is experiencing allergy and asthma symptoms,
our team of board-certified doctors is here to help.
make your appointment today and start living life to the fullest.
Let's go. Really? That is incredible.
It's the best job in the world.
And that said a whole lot. We have evidence of that. Absolutely. That's good news.
My curiosity is piqued. Pretty much sums it up.
100%.
Aqua Living's biggest sale ever. Salute and save this Memorial Day as we honor America's heroes. Kick off summer with our lowest prices of the year. Additional discounts for all veterans. All American-made hot tubs from $24.99. 18 models under $49.99 with full factory warranties. Check out the Top cover with a lifetime warranty. Catalina swim spas that heat or chill the water. Bad credit, no problem. This Memorial Day, everyone's approved. 0 down, 60 months, 0% financing. Aqua Living's massive Memorial Day sale. To save thousands, go to shophottubs.com.
I drove into work this morning, took a look to my left to take a look at my front porch as I drove past my house, and what did I see but a layer of pollen all across the thing. My house is dirty. I bet yours is too. So lucky for us, Scott Dillard is on the show. He has Scenic City Soft Wash, and he's prepared to do a little spring cleaning for all of us. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
I think that's kind of the conventional thought. People often will notice how dirty their house looks in the winter, and they think, well, I'll just wait until pollen season has come and gone.
Right.
Is that a good idea, or are you so busy that makes it a challenge?
It can be a challenge to get on the schedule, especially with pollen season coming. That's just part of it, but we're here to take care of the problem. So
you have educated us before on the obvious issue with the house and pollen and just dirt that builds up.
Right.
The roof is its own unique challenge because it can deteriorate your roof if you're not keeping it clean.
Yeah, absolutely. The black streaks that you see on your roof, that's actually a living organism. That's black algae, and it slowly dries out the shingles of your roof. So it pulls the oils out of the shingles, and what we do is we come in softly and gently put a layer of our cleaning solution on it, and it reinstitutes the oils back into the shingles so they lay flat, it's clean, and it's the only way to actually clean your roof. You can't pressure wash a roof. So
okay, you are a Scenic City Soft Wash.
Yes.
Yet I think that you do multiple types of washing.
Right.
If you need pressure, you can do that too.
We generally stick to any kind of pressure washing to concrete or brick or any more hard surfaces like that. We never put pressure washers on a house or a roof or anything like that. That's soft washing. But as far as concrete, brick are concerned, we still soft wash it. It helps to just kill anything that's on that organically. So it could be green algae, black algae, mold, anything like that. And the soft washing process helps eliminate it. It doesn't just blast it away, it kills it. So you get a better clean, a longer clean for your money.
I know that a lot of us, me included, are excited to watch our gardens grow this time of year, so it's concerning to think about then soapy things coming down into the garden. How do you deal with that?
It's very, very diluted, and what I like to tell people is imagine a 10-gallon bucket. 9 gallons of it's going to be water, 1 gallon of it's going to be the cleaning solution. It's very diluted down. It's perfectly fine for plants and animals and young children and stuff like that. So it's perfectly safe to do.
So when you look at the before and after pictures that you're always very happy to share with people, I mean, do you yourself even pull up to a house sometimes and you think, oh, I'm not sure I can do this one, and then you leave?
Not really. I go everywhere I go. I'm just always scanning people's houses and roofs and like, that one needs it, this one needs it, but there's nothing we can't handle.
Well, okay, let's go back to the roof side of it. Okay, first of all, if somebody calls you, we all have a budget.
Right.
So if they need to delay if they're looking at doing one or the
It depends on what their circumstances is. We also offer a lot of discounts if you bundle stuff together, so you save a lot more money that way. But generally, when I go to a house, people just want the general house wash, and I give them a little bit more education on, hey, we could do this, we could do this, and help the property look better, because your house is, you know, that's an expensive thing to, you know, maintain. And if you just let it go and not wash it, not clean it, that's when you're going to start having problems. You're going to have leaky roofs, you're going to have stuff falling off of your house.
Right.
And keeping it clean is the #1 way to do preventative maintenance.
You were mentioning the roof and how that algae, or the black algae, is that what you said?
Right.
And that it will dry it out over time?
Yes.
So does that mean then when the summertime heat beats down, that adds insult to injury?
It can. The heat does have a lot to do with it. It just keeps everything as dry. But the black algae, that's what it does. It dries stuff out and it makes it brittle, and then you have shingles doing a wave and stuff like that. And when we apply our cleaning solutions, everything lays back down flat, everything is gone, and it's the only way to wash your roof.
How often do you need to have your roof washed?
That's a very good question. I generally tell people about every 5 years.
Okay.
So this is not something you have to do every year, every 2 years. It's generally the 3 to 5 year mark.
Okay.
And as far as a house wash, we generally tell everybody about 2 years.
Okay. To get in touch with you,
yes.
Are they going to get you on the phone? Do you like people to do it online? How do you like to schedule?
They can do both. They can go to www.sceniccitysoftwash.com and fill out a quote and put your information in that way, or you can call me. Please be patient. Sometimes I can't get to the phone. I am my only employee, so I'm the one that answers the phone.
So they're going to get you.
They're going to get me, so if I don't answer, please leave a message.
When you say fill in their quote, what do you mean by that?
On our website, we have a thing to where you can go online and fill out your quote. You put your name, your address, and what services you would like done. And I can see that through my website. I take that and I go ahead and build you a quote before I even call you.
Gotcha.
So I got everything in order. That way I don't keep you on the phone for a long time.
That makes it so you're trying to save their time and yours.
Save their time, yes.
Well, your house could be the prettiest one in the neighborhood if you'll give them a call and get that spring cleaning underway. Always better when somebody else can do that work for you. ScenicCitySoftwash.com, and then the phone number if you want to call and get Scott is 888-2203.
Car insurance may be taking a bigger bite out of your budget.
It's impacting every single person.
How can you cut the cost of your policy? The best ways to save on car insurance and make ends meet. Tonight at 4 and 6 p.m. only on Local 3 News.
Calling all generations. Plan your next memory at gatlinburg.com.
Alignment.
At Budget Brakes, we use the best alignment equipment to straighten out your steering for the best price in town.
Visit budgetbrakes.com. Brakes starting at just $100. Alignment starting at $59.99.
This is the all-new Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress, and we designed it to help make aches and pains a thing of the past. Because our most advanced, infinitely adaptable Tempur material eases your pressure points, inch by inch and molecule by molecule, in a way no other mattress can. All night, every night.
Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
When you're firing up the grill, Dale's is the secret that will transform your meals. From ordinary to extraordinary. Dale's, where flavor meets perfection.
What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota.
Next time on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Absolutely. There were not repeated.
How many hours a day you say your bird squawk?
Oh my goodness, just when stimulated.
Weekdays at 2 here on Local 3.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Do be careful. Keep it tuned here to Local 3 News for the weather forecast as we go through the day. A bit of a possible risk as the day goes along, but our meteorological team will have you covered. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll have a fun show for you then, getting you ready for the Chattanooga market. Our good friend Melissa Lale will be here, so tune in tomorrow morning at 11. Local 3 News at noon is next. Have a great day.
Ascension Living provides